Step number 3 of the blueprint is how to invite. Now, this is the key to the vault, because if you can't get people to show up, you can't get them to sign up. Now, what you don't want to do when you're inviting is go out there and blast on Facebook, post pictures of the company, start spam messaging people, texting a bunch of people at once. There is a way to invite people properly where you'll see the most results in. So what you guys want to do, your overall focus, the whole key to this is to educate and collect a decision. That's all you're doing. You're looking to educate them and collect a decision. So don't have an emotional attachment to whether or not somebody says, yes, they're gonna come to a meeting, a webinar, a one-on-one, or a home event. Be more concerned that you're educating them and just collecting a yes or a no, because the more no's you get, the more yeses you get. So don't stress on the emotional outcome if they say yes or no. So when you're inviting, you want to be focused on being the messenger, not the message. You are not, the bearer of the actual message. They say, be the trailer to the movie, right? You don't want to be the whole movie. You're not showing them, the climax, the end, the beginning, the middle. You're not doing that. All you're doing is being the trailer to pique their interest to go watch the movie. If you guys watch a trailer, it's typically a minute and a half, 2 minutes, a little sizzle reel, super exciting, showing all the cool action, sci-fi stuff. And that leads you to want to go watch the actual movie. Now, when you go watch the movie's 2 hours long, right? And I know we've all had those friends who spoil and ruin a movie for us. Yo, bro, that new movie just came out. You saw it? No, I didn't see it yet. Why? Oh, bro, it's so good. At the very end, the kid gets saved. And you're like, you just ruined the whole movie for me. So don't be the person who ruins the movie. Be the trailer to the movie. Be the messenger, not the message. And we also say KISS. Keep it super simple. So many people overcomplicate the invite and they try to do it their own way. Oh no, I know how to talk to my friends, or I know I can invite them. I'll get them to show up. They don't stick to the system. They don't stick to the blueprint, the invite, and it doesn't work for them, right? So understand this system works. So these are the bullet points that I use while I'm inviting. Very simple. Your invite should be no longer than 60 to 90 seconds. If your invite is over that, you're missing the point. The whole entire concept is to say less to more people. Personally, I would rather talk to 25 people for 5 minutes each than talk to 5 people for 25 minutes each. So what you guys need to do is understand this isn't about educating them. It's about getting them to the educating. You're educating them on the fact that you're inviting them, right? So that's all you're simply trying to do. You're trying to educate them on coming, and you're trying to get them to collect a decision. Yes or no? Are you coming? Yes or no? Cool. So the first step of the invite, there's 7 different steps. Number 1 is going to be excited. We all know that excitement is the biggest form of human emotion. It's the most important. You ever see somebody yawn and then you yawn? That's the same concept. If you're not excited, if you're modest, you're cool, calm, collective, chilling, no one's going to take you seriously. So be excited, be jacked up, like attracts like, people will see that you're excited. Number 2 is to be busy. Now, being in a rush is super important because now people aren't going to sit there and ask you questions, ask you what is it. They know you're busy. Yo, what's up, bro? What are you doing? Nothing, just hanging out playing Xbox. All right, cool, yo, I'm actually in a rush right now. So you've already established you're busy. So now you don't need to sit there and explain why you got to go, why you're in a rush. Yo, I'm heading to a meeting. I'm jumping on a call. I'm going into a event. You're saying something that leverages you're busy. And nobody respects your time if you're always free. I'm just hanging out, I'm just chilling, I'm bored. No successful person is always bored, chilling, just hanging out. So change your words, your vocabulary to show people you're busy. People want what they can't have, they'll want your time more. Number 3 is going to be clear the schedule. This is important because when you clear the schedule, it lets you know that they're free. Now they can't make an excuse for why they can't come. So now you are inviting them to something you know they're free, as opposed to inviting them and then they're like, oh, I got to talk to a girl, or I think I might have something coming up, or let me see my calendar. You've already established. Yo, what's up, dude? What are you doing right now? Free, hanging out. Why, what's up? Yo, I'm super busy. I'm in a rush, but yo, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, what are you doing? Now they're wondering, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, why, what's up? Yo, I gotta go, bro. Like I said, tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Are you free? Yes or no? Yeah, I don't have work. Why, what's up? If they're not free, if I call somebody, they're like, hey, I'm at work, bro. What's up? Yo, gotta go. Come back later. Peace. I'll hang up. Because I'm not going to sit there and waste my time while they're busy. I want to make sure they're free during the call, and I want to make sure they're free when I'm inviting them for. So if it's for a webinar, a home event, a 3-way call, as we'll show on how to expose, you're asking them if they're free, opening up their schedule. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, you're free? Yes? Cool, awesome. Now you can invite them. You know they're free. If they're not free, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, what are you doing? I actually work. I'm busy. Okay, cool. Got to go. Come back later. Bye. See where I'm going with this? So make sure they're free, clear the schedule. Number 4 is you're going to be asking them an opinion. So you've already, yo, what's up, bro? What are you doing? Nothing, hanging out. Cool, I'm in a rush, gotta go. But yo, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, what are you doing? I'm open, I'm not busy. Why? Now you're gonna ask for their opinion. Number 4, ask their opinion. Guys, people's favorite radio stations is WIIFM. What's in it for me? People want to know what's in it for them. And if you're asking for somebody's opinion, you're not saying, hey dude, you gotta come at this home event, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You're asking them. So now they're the ones in position to make the appointment. So if they do bail, this is important because they're sitting the whole entire call up. They are. You're asking them, hey bro, can I get your opinion on something really big that I'm working on? Who's gonna say no to that? The easiest way to create conversation is ask questions, ask somebody's opinion. Everybody wants their opinion to be heard. So now that you know they're free the next day, that night, whenever, now you're gonna ask for their opinion. What I usually say, I don't overcomplicate it. I don't use the words like business, money, iMarkets Live, Forex, opportunity, home event. I don't say any of that. All I ask is, hey, can I get your opinion on something really big that I'm working on? No one's gonna say no to that, right? So you're leading them into a yes. And what I say right after that is number 5, compliment them. Now make this genuine and authentic and organic. Don't just make up a compliment. Oh, hey dude, I know since you're so smart, you know that I want to get your opinion on something big, and you know all through high school they failed, right? Make it genuine. Yo, Bob, so check it out. Tomorrow 8 o'clock, say you're free. I want to get your opinion on something really big that I'm working on because, dude, in high school you were one of the hardest working people that I know. Silence. Because you're one of the prettiest girls that I know. Silence. You're one of the smartest, most intelligent people I've ever met. Silence. And wait for them to respond. So you've asked their opinion and you've told them why. Guys, you want quality people in your business. You want to be telling people this is why I'm hitting you up. Hey, I want your opinion on something really big because, dude, you were always one of the most intellectual and intuitive people I've ever known since high school. Now they're kind of like, okay, complimenting me, right? Making them feel good, making them feel like their reason is validated. Now, what you want to do, because they're probably going to ask you, well, what is it? 95% of the time, they're going to ask you, what is it? What you do is you revert back to, I'm in a rush, I got to go. Posture is everything. When you're inviting, you need to have posture, conviction, and stand your ground. Understand they need you more than you need them. So if people are beating around the bush, oh man, just tell me now, what is it? I'm not going to go if you don't tell me. All right, bro, I got to go. Later. I don't have time for people if they're going to waste my time and sit there. What I tell them if they're asking me, well, what is it? I say, look, I got to go. It's really important that I get your opinion on this. I can't do it over the phone. It's impossible. It has to be in person. So tomorrow, 8 o'clock, you said you're free. Can I get your opinion? Can I meet up with you tomorrow, 8 o'clock? Yes or no? Apply that posture. Show them that you need more than you need them. Don't beg. Never ask them, yo man, I really need you. I really want you. Please, never. That's too needy and people won't respond to that well. They're going to say no. So show posture. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, I need your opinion on something. I really want it. And like I told you, the reason why you're so smart, you're hardworking, you're pretty, you're handsome, whatever. So can you make it tomorrow, 8 o'clock? At this point, they're either going to say yes or no, or they're going to keep beating on the bush. Well, dude, tell me what it is. So if they get a yes, lock it in. That's going to be number 6, your confirmation. You're looking to collect that decision, that confirmation. So yes or no, that's what you're looking for. It's either no or yes. And if they're, oh, what is it? I got to check, or let me see, I might have something come up. That's where you're going to go into number 7, and you're going to approach the fear of loss method. So if people are still, I don't know, because some people will, even though you've already established they're free tomorrow, 8 o'clock or whenever, they're still gonna, sometimes people are just lazy, they'll make up excuses, and excuses only sound best if they're making them. So don't let them give you an excuse. So what I use is fear of loss. So let's say Bob is like, I know, yeah, tomorrow 8 o'clock, I don't think I can, but let me talk to my girlfriend, or let me see if I have to go to this thing tomorrow. Look, Bob, here's the thing. I really want your opinion. It's very important to me. But if you can't come, no worries, Bob. I'm going to cross your name off my list, and I'm going to give your seat away to somebody else tomorrow. Yes or no? Are you in or are you out? Now, this applies posture. What you just did is created fear of loss. People have a greater fear of loss than a desire to gain. You've painted the picture that they have a name on a list and they have a seat, even if there's no list, which you should have a list, and even if there's no seat, which if you're doing a home event, you should have a seat for them. It doesn't matter. You've painted that they have something and you're taking it away from them. As opposed to saying, dude, please call, dude, it's gonna be so great, make money. You're pushing them to gain. They don't want to gain. They're fearful of losing, right? People want what they can't have. So if they're playing around, I fear of loss to get my confirmation. Yo, Bob, check it out. Yes or no? Doesn't matter. I don't need you to come. I thought it was very, important that I get your opinion on this before I move forward, because I really trust your opinion. Like I said, you're smart. But if you can't come, Bob, I'm just going to give your seat away to somebody else and cross your name off my list. Are you in or you out? Right there. And they're either going to keep bull crapping and you're good off the phone, got to go, buy a piece in a rush, or they're going to tell you no, straight up. But most times they're going to tell you yes if you follow this with posture, conviction, and go through it just like I showed you guys. So that was step number 3, how to invite in the blueprint. I will see you on step number 4 of how to expose.